Okay, so just leaving Inaminka. It's an okay place. Didn't really seem to have too much character about it. I was probably expecting maybe a little bit more. Maybe I just haven't spent the time here, but it was okay. We stayed in the cabin last night. Neck's still hurting pretty bad. Doesn't seem to have done any good. I'd like to find a place, maybe get a massage. See if I can organise that when we get to sort of Maori or something like that maybe, but yeah, at the moment we're just going to press on. Very good day yesterday, a lot of confidence in the road, a lot of confidence in the bike, and probably the biggest thing, a lot of confidence in myself. Coming out of Cameron Corner, people said the roads are pretty much going to be about the same quality as what we've just been on, and yet they seem to be better. So whether that was a combination of just myself riding better, being more confident, I don't know, but really, yeah, a lot more confident, a lot smoother over the bumps, a lot smoother through the sandy patches, and there was a lot more sand yesterday. Then as soon as we got onto the Strzelecki Highway, it was pretty much a highway, but just dirt. You had to be careful of the ruts, a few washouts and bits and pieces. Big road trains coming down, you had to sort of pull aside for those a little bit. But all in all, pretty good day's ride. Got there fairly quickly, well, on time really, for what I'd anticipated. Actually saw my first live wild dingo yesterday. That was fantastic. Just ran across the road in front of us, stopped to get a picture, but he was gone, so yeah, that was a bit of a shame. Other than that, we're going to head off now, go up to the Dig Tree. We're probably not going to stay the night, which I wanted to do at Cooper Creek, because as you can see there are clouds in the sky. It's the first time I've seen clouds in the sky now for probably about 3 days, and they are anticipating a bit of rain today, and possibly, or they are definitely anticipating rain tomorrow, probably about an 80% chance of about 10 mil up in Birdsville. So down here we could end up with pretty much the same, which case they would close a lot of the roads, and also the roads would get very treacherous, being mud. The compact mud turns to like a skating rink, especially for a bike. So we're going to see if we can push on today and see if we can get down to Montekellia Bore and probably camp there for the night, and hopefully we'll get to Lyndhurst tomorrow morning. All right. So when they actually say that he's buried here, he's not. This is his original grave site. They actually moved him, and they got both Burke and Wills were honoured, and their bodies now lie in Melbourne. So this is more just a memorial now. But they actually apparently found him about a month or so later, and still had the gun in hand. It hadn't been used. And then they wrapped him up in a union cloth and brought him back to Melbourne. You can see why they'd probably want to camp here. They followed this river all the way up until it stopped, and then literally from when it stopped they went directly north, up into the Gulf of Carpentaria. And for some reason when they came back they died because they couldn't find water. Unbelievable. Morning, it's 8:30. Didn't quite make it to where I wanted to go to last night. Turn that off. Yeah, it got dark pretty quickly. The roads were pretty treacherous. You can't really sort of see it today, but all of these roads are made up of mainly clay. So you get a little bit of rain on these roads, and they turn to like an ice rink. The sides are nice and soft, but as soon as you get onto this stuff, yeah, it just turns into like a skate rink. So it got pretty dark pretty quick. We decided to pull over. As you can see, pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Those signs up there, that's a sign to Cameron Corner. That's where we came out about 3 days ago. Could have headed for there, but it's still another 120 kilometres, so wouldn't have really made any difference. So we decided to camp for the night. We're going to try and push on now. As you can see in the background, those clouds, they were looking a lot more rain-like earlier. I'm hoping they've sort of pushed over to the south. Sorry for you guys over in the south, but if that's the case, then I can probably head through today and get to where I need to get to. If not, then I could be stuck for another day on this road here, so we'll see how we go. Alright, catch you soon. Okay, so basically what I was fearing has sort of come to realisation. It's raining now. I've just been warned that up ahead there's a place where the car got bogged. If you look at this, it's just taken me probably about 15 minutes just to sort of get up that hill back there. You can see the tyre tracks there, and it doesn't look like there's any it's going to stop, so I think we're going to have to turn around. I did see a boar back there, but I don't know if I can camp there. I'll give that a try. I could be stuck for a day or so until this dries out, which is not perfect, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. If you look up there, the rain looks like it's coming across at an angle, so yeah, we'll just have to sort of play that by ear and see how we go. Literally just turned around, realised what's now making it so hard was initially what was giving me a bit of grip. I was travelling in the sandier areas along the side of the road, and there you can see why I've got no grip. It's solid. Doesn't want to move, so I'm thinking, I don't know, the sun looks like it's breaking through a little bit, but then another shower coming through up there. That could be heading exactly for me now. Yeah, got to be careful up here, as we found out. Alright. Been waiting here for probably about half an hour. We've seen one guy go past the other way, the way I was going to go, get a trailer. Know nothing about the conditions up there, just told him that someone got bogged, so hopefully he doesn't do the same. You can see the sun come out, but I don't know how long it will be before it dries. You can see this big storm front over the back there. I'm kind of hoping that that's, like the rest of it, is heading off in that direction, which is where I want to go, but it's easier then if it dries out backwards to head back either to a bore or even go back to Cameron Corner if that's what happens. So and you can hear the thunder over there. Probably not the best place to be stuck in the middle of when there's a thunderstorm, but yeah, it sounds pretty loud. I don't know if you can hear that over there, but well, we'll see where we go from here. It's just taken probably all morning to go probably 20 k's up the road, and just got to the place Pope's Bore, which I looked at originally and thought, well, maybe it might be a place to stop. Now deciding whether to sort of try and make it probably the next 5 k's back to the tarmac, and then there's another 5 k's before Cameron Corner Road, and I'm pretty sure that once I get off this stuff, going will be a little bit easier. I'm just going to make that decision. It's pretty tiring. Sometimes because you're getting up and it's just slipping all over the place. You can't get a foothold. So taking the front mud guard off. You can see the bike mud guard's just getting caked up with the mud. It was just getting there, it was rock solid and the front wheel wouldn't turn, and you just end up, you're off straight away. So a couple of guys on bikes passed me the other way. I've just seen them return back the other way, so it looks like I made the right decision. It looks like they're going to head back to Cameron Corner and try and get out east, I think, and go around the storm and go north. Looks like the right thing to do, so I'm thinking that we might sort of head on for a bit, and worst case scenario is we camp where we camped last night. Best case scenario is we get pretty close to Cameron Corner and I can get a hot shower. Let's see how we go. We begin to say how hard this is. I've been travelling from that one spot. Here comes the rain again. Unbelievable. This is what I have to deal with about every 10 metres. The wheel's locking up. I have to get out, clean the wheel out, and try again, and it's just taking forever.